I have to say something right now, and I was going to save it for another podcast, but I can't. I'm sorry, but since you're here and Gilbert, you guys are here, something happened to me last week that was very humiliating for me. So I was at the Comedy Store with Nick Youssef, and he goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go do a show at the Laugh Factory. Can you drop me off?" So I go, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go eat at Greenblatt, so I'll just park." So I park my car, and with Nick Youssef and we walk into the Laugh Factory, and two people came up to me and goes, "Where's your ticket?" And I go, "What?" "Yeah, you need a ticket or get out."
The staff?
Yeah. And I go, "What?"
They're kids, younger.
I don't.
Yo,
Two people.
Don't feel bad. I saw Cat Williams get rejected from the Caroline's Christmas party, and he was in a full-length fur coat.
He's really trying to tell people he's Cat Williams.
Yeah.
And the girl was like, "What? Are you on the list?"
Yeah.
And she's just brand new. These people, they hire these clubs. They don't feel bad.
That happened to him at the Laugh Factory too. That's what their point was. It happened to Cat, but that's not the point. No, that's not the point.
That's not it.
No. Whatever you're saying right now doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay, sorry, go.
All right. Is if you're working at a comedy club in LA, I'm not, okay, let me just say this. I know I'm not Chris Rock. I know I'm not Louis C.K. I know where I'm at. All right? I'm at the bottom. Fine.
Bobby Lee, you were in a Wonder Girls music video.
All right, but shut the fuck up, all right? But when it comes to the Comedy Store and the Laugh Factory and the Improv here in LA, since I've been here for 20 years, and I've played those clubs for 20 years, and I'm friends with the owner of the club. I've been around the country with the owner of the club. I know every single comic that performs there. I'm on the payroll, right? Don't you think that they should know who I am or no?
Yes.
Probably.
Or at least whoever you put up to the front to deal with people coming in the door should at least be well versed with who's who.
Yeah. So then
That's part of your job.
Don't apply for a job at a comedy club without doing your research to see who comedians are.
Or at least just
especially the ones who perform at your club.
Yeah.
What did you say to them?
Or who's in the marquee down the street. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't...
Well, I said, it's so embarrassing. But then I go, I'm Bobby Lee? And he goes, "No, I don't what?"
Oh, God.
Oh,
So
my.
they don't even know the name.
Oh, my
right?
God.
So I go, because I'd never been in this situation.
So you almost
so
like
I'm
blank-
tongue-tied.
You're telling
I'm blushing. I'm sweating. And I go,
Did they recognize Nick Youssef?
No. They asked for his, and he was on the list.
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
Right? Yeah, he's on the list. Right? So Nick goes, my ID, I'm performing here. And I'm like, I'm a comedian. Like, I couldn't get it out, right?
Hey, boss, we got a guy with Down syndrome in the front of the house. This Asian guy with Down syndrome.
And then I just kind of left the building. I just left.
Oh, my God.
And then I told the doorman who I knew, I go, they just asked for my IDs. Yeah, they're new. And then I texted everyone I knew.
Nice.
I texted Chris D'Elia, Eric Griffin, a bunch of people, Johnny Sanchez, going, they wouldn't let me in the Laugh Factory. And then I just said, I'll never go back there again.
Damn.
Over one person's...
Two.
Yes, over one person.
That's the point.
Okay, that's the fucking point of the whole thing. Let me say something right now, okay?
Careful.
That's how people learn, okay? And also this. The same thing happened to me. I told you the story about in Seattle.
Oh, that's right.
At the Parlor Live.
Oh.
Have I told that story here on the podcast
Yeah, you can
before?
say it again.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I'll say the story again. I do a show at the Parlor Live. I'm sorry, but it's not a big room. I sold out every show. I'm sorry. I have to say it. Sold out every fucking show. Okay? I do one show, kill it.
Uh-huh.
Go to my hotel room to take a shower. I go back to the second show. And I walk into the club. And the doorman puts his arm out, grabs me, and pulls me out of the club. We're sold out.
Oh, my God.
Right? And every comic that I tell this to, they say, why don't you just say that you're the headliner? No.
Bobby Lee doesn't work like that.
The headliner shouldn't have to tell them who the headliner is. Everybody on staff should know who the headliner is and
VIP.
know what their picture looks like.
Exactly. And also, this is also fun for me. So when he puts his arm around me, I'm like, this is amazing.
You like it.
Because this is about to turn into something. There's a confrontation that's going to happen. And I want to see what I'm going to do. So what I do is I kind of push him aside and I continue to walk in the club.
Yeah, John Wick.
Without saying anything.
Was he bigger than you?
Way bigger. He was like this American Indian dude.
Oh, they're big.
He had long hair, right? And as I'm walking in the club, he's now in front of me, walking backwards.
Oh, trying to
Going,
block
whoa, you deaf, man? You deaf, man? Right? You know, I'm walking. You know,
Why are you both walking like that?
Because we just both are, right? Then he finally stops me in my tracks and he goes, ow. So I leave. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be on stage. Yeah. And as I'm walking out of the club, I go, oh yeah, all right, fine, I'm leaving. But tell Ruben, cancel the show. He goes, why? Because I'm the headliner. And I just leave. Right?
And didn't do the show?
No, wait.
Mic drop.
No, of course I'm going to do the show. But I'm like milking it, right? So I'm walking away, and then he's now looking at like the pictures. You know,
He's freaking out.
no, he's like, oh my God, that is him or whatever. And he starts getting angry. Why didn't you tell me? And I'm screaming back, look at the fucking thing. You know what I mean? All the posters. Right? So then I go up on stage. I go back, I get in the club. And then when I get off, it's amazing. There's people in the green room that I've never seen before. You're talking about the guy that owns the whole building. You know what I mean? Like investors. You know what I mean? They're all there. Shit. And they're like all on their, we're so sorry, we fired him. And I go, no! I felt guilty. Right? So then I spent 24 hours begging to get that guy's job back.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it could have been.
Bobby works.
Yeah, that's how it worked. So it could have been. It could have been as simple as this. I'm the headliner, and just walked in and did my show, and nothing. I had to do this complete fucking chaos, and it's so fun to do, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So with this Laugh Factory thing, I'm never going back until somebody apologizes.
Get it.
What? You don't get it?
I mean, I do.
You do get it, right?
You're a drama queen. That's really what
No,
it comes
he's just
down
asking
to.
for the respect.
No, but he really likes. He loves to make a bigger fuss about it. Trust me.
Make a point.
Beyond that,
He wants people to learn a lesson.
he loves the drama.
It's not drama. That's a weird way of saying it. I enjoy a spectacle.
A spectacle. It's like
Spectacle. Okay, yeah,
performance
yeah.
art. It's a performance
It's a
art.
performance. Thank
art.
you so much.
There we go.
And let me tell you
You guys
something
are
right
friends
now.
again, huh? You bastards.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't like
that.
this.
I like that. But it's like, so when an open micer goes, I'll see you on the circuit, right? I get what it is. It's like him trying to go, I'm a comic too.
Yeah.
You don't
We're
know
on the
me.
same-
Yeah, we're on the same thing. But I want to tell that person, no.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, you know? And,
You should whisper it. No, you're not. It's right in their ear. It's
Yeah.
so creepy.
I've done, did I ever talk about how through that glass?
Threw a glass?
Oh
at
my
him?
God, dude, there's this girl.
You threw a glass at a girl?
No,
This is
against the
getting
wall.
weird.
Against the wall of in the hallway. This girl walks down the hall. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Have I talked about this? A long time ago. Yeah. She walks down and she like goes, "Get out of the way." To me, I'm standing there with a drink,
Okay.
like a Coke or something. I go, "I'm not getting out of the way. Are you out of your mind?" She goes, "I'm a comic. All right." I go, "I'm a comedian as well." And she, "Yeah, but you know, we're both comics. You just get out of the way." Okay. Like she's walking through or whatever.
Yeah.
So I go, how many times?
She needed the whole hallway?
Yeah, yeah.
How big
How many
was
times
she?
have you performed here? She got like 3 times, you know? And I go, okay. I'm going to show you the kind of power I have.
Oh, I think I remember you.
Yeah.
Makes me so
She goes,
happy.
I go, stand back. She stepped back. I took the glass, I threw it against the wall, and it shattered. And then Brenton Middlecombe, sweeped it in the bag, and walked away. And I go, there's nothing they can do about it.
You're so ridiculous. What are you in a movie? Why are you in a movie?
Who was this girl?
I never saw her again.
Of course not.
Yeah.
She's terrified. They're throwing glass.
Yeah.
It was and so then that was that, and then I jumped into stand up fully. So I started being around the Comedy Store more, and then I remember doing a set. This is when I was doing it maybe twice a month, and I was upstairs in the belly room, and Bobby was up there, and you know he's just so great about like seeing people, and if he sees somebody he likes, he'll stop you and say something to you. And
Say that again.
Bobby's so great about. First of all, hanging around for a little bit and watching other comics, and he would float around to the rooms, and he was upstairs in the belly room, and he saw me, and I had a good set, so he pulls over, he goes, "How come I haven't seen you before?" And I was like, "Oh, I only come around a couple times a month because I've been 1 foot in, 1 foot out. My girlfriend fucked the camera guy." He's like, "That's not what I asked. Like, how come I haven't seen?" I was giving too much information right out of the gate, and he's like, "You're really funny." He's like, "Could you follow me downstairs in the original room right now for 20 minutes if I brought you down there?" And you don't want to be like, "I don't think I'm ready yet. I think I need to work on it." So I was just like, "Fuck yeah, I could." So he goes, "Come on." So he walks downstairs. He goes to Tommy the booker, and he's like, "Tommy, put this guy up after me." And Tommy's like, "Well, I think he's gonna be around more, and he's gotta which was the right move because I would have tanked, but also would have been great for me. And
I actually did that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That I did
and then
that.
Tommy goes, "I have seen him around, but he needs to be around more. Like he needs to hang on the Sunday Monday open mics."
Yeah.
And then you suggested maybe you should try to work there just because you'll get more spots and whatever. And I at that point had no reason to not jump in fully because when you first start in stand up,
Did you work there?
Yeah, I did the phones on Fridays. I didn't want to do the door, the parking lot.
Right.
I don't know why. I just wanted to, but I wanted to be around and have a way to communicate because a lot of comics would call for avails, and it was a way that I could actually chum them up a little bit on the phone, and then later that night be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, what's going on?"
It's the best. I mean, if you're a new comic, it's the best way.
It was invaluable.
To get into the our eyesight.
Yeah.
Because when you're there all the time, I'm bringing. What's his Asan to San Antonio this weekend.
Oh, cool.
I've never seen him, but he does the parking lot.
Yeah.
Everyone says he's good.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
He is.
And he's just there.
Yeah.
Right? So I have...
Out of sight, out of mind, right? That's a real...
Out of sight, out of mind, yeah. I mean, they're just there. So
Yes.
I wouldn't use... I used Will Burkhart, but through a, not word of mouth, but with Brent Moore and Jason Collins speaking highly of him. But that's rare. Most of my guys are from the Comedy Store.
Yeah, you told me a week after that. You were like, I think Kevin Christie couldn't do a college gig, and you were like, if he can't go, do you want to come? And I just was like immediately.
Was that the one in Oregon?
North Carolina. It was North Carolina.
Oh,
and then,
North Carolina.
And then somebody ended up, I think Nick went and something happened.
Oh, right.
But then you said, but I'm going to find something else. So you which you also didn't have to do. And then I think the more I was around, and then you got to see me more, and then.
But you did fuck me a couple of times, huh?
How so?
On the road.
Wait,
Well,
what
I
happened?
lost $6,000 because of you.
You robbed Bobby?
No.
You remember?
I do remember. Yeah, I had met a girl. I was in a hotel room. I had met a girl that's in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd gone.
You know the story. Don't question it.
I think the details are they're kind of coming back. What? By the way, this was right. We should mention this is, I think, after or before we went to 7-Eleven. Bobby does this great thing on the road with you too, where I don't know if it's called taking advantage of his power. Is that the right way to word it?
Sounds about it.
Where he would tackle me in the green room, and the host is like, "Welcome to the stage, Adam Ray," and he's literally, this is in Kansas City, literally holding me down on the ground and laughing, and the Adam Ray, and people are clapping, and then it stops, and then the host is like, Are you back there? Are you okay?" And Bobby's just laughing, and then finally I had to punch him to get me off him.
Yeah.
Or he's like, "Hey, eat these 20 oysters." I'm like, "I hate oysters. In fact, I might be allergic. I might be allergic." He's like, "Do you want to go to Phoenix next weekend?"
I love
Eat
it.
these oysters.
Yeah.
And so
Power move. Like them. And I think you're gonna get mad, sweetie. And then I'm gonna be able to just I was gonna say this to you tomorrow.
It's like Seal.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah. Don't be scared. But
I'm scared.
I just hear me out. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Why are you scratching your nuts?
I'm not scratching my
It's
nuts.
a nervous tick. It's a nervous tick.
And I was gonna, and you can say no, and then I'll have to deal with it, and I don't want to fight about it. All right.
God.
I'm just gonna ask you something.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So Monday, what you know how we call in at the Comedy Store, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You call in, right, and they go, when do you available that you can go up? And I said all week.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this guy Jay, the skinny little guy named Jay, goes, okay. And he told this guy, fat black guy named Quincy. I know I shouldn't be saying race. Humanoids. It's not my bad.
Okay.
It's just the way. I'm just trying to change. You know what I mean?
It's okay, man.
And Quincy forgot to tell Adam.
I already know what you're gonna ask me.
What?
We are not gonna go to Joshua Tree.
I am doing Joshua Tree.
Okay. But
Good one, Bob.
God, what is your problem right now?
that's exactly it.
It's not it.
Can we not go till like Monday?
No. We're gonna go Sunday.
Okay, but after your show.
No, not after the show. Will you listen to my thing?
There's a lot of energy here. I'm very confused with it.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
So, anyway, so that happened. So then they called me and they go, you got no spots.
Yeah, I remember that.
Or you remember that? I was upset.
We were at the dog park.
And then all week they've been calling like, ooh, you can be on the fallout. Like, that's not gonna change it. You guys fucked me, right? But then Adam called me and goes, you're still doing my benefit show Sunday, right? At 8.
How? Okay.
Right? And I said, oh yeah. Okay. So can I do the benefit show and then go? Can I go to Joshua Tree? And if you say no and you say no, then I'll just call him and go, no, I'm not, I'm out.
Why are you asking me this in the middle on the podcast?
Because it's better to do it this way because I don't want to start a fight. You can say no, and I'm not going to be upset.
Well, let's break this down.
I can call Adam right now.
Let's break this down.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You knew that I had made plans.
That's not true. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because apparently I said yes to this months ago.
What, the Joshua Tree?
No, the benefit show for Adam.
Okay.
And you know me, I forget.
Okay.
So then Joshua Tree came along, completely forgot about the benefit show. And then now we were supposed to go to Joshua Tree Sunday and stay till Wednesday or Thursday, right? I'm even willing to stay an extra day so that we can make this happen. I'm open to anything that you want me to do.
If it's important to listen to me.
Yeah.
You already know the answer.
I know, but this is the
I
best
have
way to do it.
never ever gotten in.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get angry or like sad or like call me a liar or anything like that.
I never want to get in the way of your stage time.
It's not stage time. I don't even want to do it, but he said, you know what I mean, you're still doing it, right? And I said, yeah, and then I forgot.
And I don't want you to look bad in front of Adam, and I don't want you to flake on another person. I would rather you flake on me than flake on them. That way.
But I'm not flaking on you. I'm saying we're gonna go right after her.
Yeah, but it's a 2-hour drive, so we'll probably not get there till midnight.
Still fine.
Okay,
Still fun. It's still gonna be an adventure. Still fun.
Fine.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
And you're not upset or anything like that? Can I get a bubble?
No, a little bit.
No.
The only reason I'm upset
Yeah.
is because you needed George and Gilbert to be here as a buffer, so I wouldn't pop
I was
off.
figuring out why you were doing it now.
But isn't that a brilliant way of doing it? Would you throw me that though? Would you throw me that shadow play that I did it in the most brilliant way?
Babe, that was perfect shadow play.
Yeah, it was. Can I get a bubble though?
No.
I think you need to.
I love you so much.
You need to like.
Give me a bubble. Give me a baby. It's on YouTube.
Ew, that was the most disgusting kid. Why did you blow air into his mouth?
I did it. It's because I laughed and snot came out.
Oh, good. Can I just tell you something that happened to me today, this morning?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't get into detail about it, but I booked an ABC pilot. Okay, and I shot last week, and this morning I had to shoot at 5:30 in the morning, and I'm on set. I had to pee, and they said upstairs was the VIP bathroom. Okay. From this house, we're shooting in a house. So I go upstairs and I pee in the bathroom, about to pee, and the set decorator walks in. She goes, "Hey, you're not supposed to be up here." I go, "They said this is the VIP." That's how I said it too, because I know as soon as she confronts me, I know fun is about to happen.
You love this.
I love when confrontation happens, because then I play it the other way. She goes, "This is only for, you know what I mean, series regular, you know what I mean, background, it's on the other around the corner."
Did you just assume just by your
Extra.
look that
But look
you
at
were...
me. I look like background. If you don't know Bobby Lee, seriously, there's no way they're going to put this on TV. You have to know.
They put everyone on TV. Like,
Yeah, but
that's a
I'm
silly assumption.
look how flat come on. Be real, though.
I completely agree because that happens to me all the time.
Right? Am I right? They
All
think
the
that
time.
we're like a cameraman or sound.
Not even that.
What?
They just think I'm not supposed to be there at all. Yeah. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Why is that TSA guy?
Just just laughed in my face super hard. That wasn't supposed to be funny. I was like, oh shit.
They think you're like
that
a
was
creep
funny.
that just walked on set.
No, because I laugh because that's exactly how I feel.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And so what happened? Did you say, hey,
No. Of course no. You got to make it weird.
yeah.
The spectacle.
So I pulled my penis back in because my back was under.
Wait, it was out? And she
Yeah, because I
stopped
was in mid pee, almost pee. I was about to pee, and she from behind, right? So I turn around. And I go, oh, okay. So I will go downstairs, and I go to the head, like, you know what I mean, 80 or whatever. I go, I thought you said upstairs.
Oh, God.
He loves this.
I could have stopped it by saying, no, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
And then just went on my merry way and peed.
Done.
Right? No, you can't do it that way. Okay.
With the hand.
You have to make it fun.
You can't.
Yeah, you have to make it fun. So I go downstairs. I go, so I thought you said that upstairs was VIP. She goes, it is. Go pee. We have to shoot. You know what I mean? Like they're calling you.
Yeah.
But the lady upstairs, she said that I can't pee. So she goes up there. And then I hear all this like commotion. You know what I mean? That's great. I'm down there smiling, like looking up at the, you know what I mean, at the ceiling, hearing what's going on, and then I walk up, and then she's like, "I'm sorry, you can pee. I'm sorry," you know what I mean? And I pee.
Oh my god, she probably got fired.
I know.
No,
she might have
no.
got fired.
She probably got
The
fired.
same
after that.
thing happened when I did that. What's Steve Glickman's show that he did, that boy band show on Nickelodeon?
Oh, yeah. I forget the name, but
You know that it's they were a boy band. They had his own
I
Nickelodeon
don't
show.
watch Nickelodeon.
I know. But anyway, I guest starred on that. And when I showed up, the lady goes, "You're in there." So I stayed in a extras stable
Oh, she just.
for like an hour.
A stable.
No, it was like
That's what they are.
It was like
They just
50 people
corral people
extras
together.
in a thing.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. I could have just said, "No, I'm guest starring."
You fucking love this. God.
I'm
is
guest
wrong?
starring.
And then you
But
did the
then I
voice.
just kind of go, I'm supposed to go in there, and I just sit there with them. And the whole hour, I'm just full of glee. Because I know there's going to be a moment of like, why didn't you tell me? I go, I don't know. You just told me. You know what I mean? That whole thing. Right? That's why I live. That's why I haven't killed myself.
You know what's so funny though? I feel like that's a very LA thing. Like they treat you based on what they know you from. So when I did this small thing for my friend, they're shooting like this YouTube Red thing. I can't really talk about that, but I got on there
Why
as
can't you talk about it?
because I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to talk about